I literally am very confused as to what is happening on Facebook right now. So YouTube, I kind of got this thing called backup some ways so you all can see this whole tower because it's huge. Facebook, it won't. I literally cannot log into my Facebook right now to the Joshua Bartley account. It keeps saying I do not have permission. I tell you, whenever I see something like that, it makes me wonder for other reasons. Oh man. Anyways, so this tower and this setup, I said that I was going to come back on a video and hit this thing. Well, we're doing it live, so I didn't lie. The tower has gained in height. I was told, I was not here, but I was told that tried to push it back, and usually they're really, really good. It's impressive to watch them grab the bottom and scoot that back. And apparently this thing started to crumble apart, and he stuck his hand up and saved it. I would have loved to have that on video. You can kind of see an indent right there. I don't know how well. I think both of them were kind of, yeah, especially YouTube, it's really too high, but there's a huge indent. The reason why, outside of it, that being pretty cool, the reason why I mentioned that is because I hope that works for our advantage today. I hope we can do it. Something else that's pretty cool in here is this US Mint $100 bag. I don't know anything about it. It's the first time I've ever seen it. They used to have those like those old novelty looking bags. I thought that's what it was. Like those old bank looking bags, but that's new. So is there $100 in there? I don't know. Honestly, it's not all that impressive in this thing, but whatever. It's still pretty cool. Outside of that, everything else is huge, big. Michelle, Northern Ireland, hello. I can see Tammy, hi. Facebook, I can see your comments on my phone, but I can't pull it up. Like it won't even let me. It says I do not have permission to do it, but I got it pulled up on my phone. I don't know. And maybe it's a glitch going on. Things happen. But YouTube, I got you. Hey, Rob, Joanne, Scott, Dan, Max, Matthew, Ted, Debbie, Aaron. All right, so first and foremost, guys, outside of today being the Marine Corps' birthday, which we celebrate a holiday called Veterans Day. So to every man and woman who has put their hand and took that oath, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That's anybody that's been in the military understands that a military functions like a whole country of its own, literally. Like you really don't understand the vast sheer understanding of that until you go. And literally when you get your MOS, you can do. Sorry, I was trying to read something. You can literally be anything that, like a civilian world would have, from electrician to just anything that you could imagine. You can get trained for and to do because it runs just like its own country. And I say that because there's so many different facets to our military, and so many different things, and not everything that someone comes in and does might not sound the most glorious thing, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, well, I'm okay. I'm saying that completely wrong because that sounds like I'm meaning your service is dictated. What I mean is you're a veteran. You all came in, put your hand, swore that oath, defend the Constitution, president, country, and it means something. It really means something. And there's so many people that uh, never got to see what life was like to be a civilian ever again. Never got to see what life like back here. Period. Just never came home. And some people, I say this all the time, but some people come home, but they didn't come home. Sometimes that's for the good. Sometimes people, have misguidance and are not heading down a good path, and they go in the military, and when they come out, they're they're grown up. They got a new outlook. That's fantastic. But obviously, what I'm referring to is the people that you know that are out there do have them as whatever it may be, um, seen things and never truly was able to forget that. I couldn't imagine. Like I said, I was the Air Force. Not that I'm not proud to be an airman because I am. I always was. But chair force or whatever. People love. I've heard them all, but I never have been put into a situation where that was something that affected me directly. So uh, I know nothing of that, but I've seen what it does to people, and it breaks my heart. I spent a lot of time. There's a VA hospital that is in this area, and you transport a lot of vets. I used to do transport, and we did the VA transports and go take them to DC and Baltimore and different VAs and stuff. It breaks your heart. It really does. And you know what? It doesn't have to be. It could, it could be Vietnam era. It could be. I didn't deal with a lot of, or if any. I'm trying to think of any World War II vets that I may. If I did, they would have been so much older that I really don't remember. But a lot of Vietnam era vets and Desert Storm, and obviously the Iraqi freedom and everything just happened. So I'm just saying thank you so much for your service. I really made that go on a lot longer than what I needed to, but I appreciate you. I honor you. I thank you. And hopefully you all got to go out today, and a lot of places was doing a lot of cool things, free meals, and I know Sheets was doing like a free meal and a free car wash for a vet. And, there are a lot of different perks of people out there just to say thank you. So hopefully you got to go out and enjoy some of that with your family. And all right, yeah, Vicky, that's my granddad. He was well, I have one granddad that was in the Korean War, and another granddad was in World War II. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure I did. I've always thought about it. I used to sit back and think about that all the time. And I really do not, I don't remember because I'm a talkative person, especially when I used to do transport. We did those long distance transports. I'll find out everything about you by the time we get there. But I don't remember talking to any World War II vets. I really don't. Like I said, obviously, even though that, I mean, 20, almost 30 years ago that I was doing it, I'm sure I have. I just don't remember speak. Just a lot of Vietnam era vets. That's a lot of, which my dad's a Vietnam vet. So, obviously that touches home. So, and Vietnam vets didn't come home to the love and the ribbons and the support and the songs. And well, there was a lot of songs about Vietnam, but a lot of probably some of the best music ever written, from that time era. But they came home to a different country, a different belief. You know, they were being called some horrific names. Some people, like my dad, were volunteered, and some people were drafted. They didn't have a choice. Their their parents were filthy rich, or congressmen or senators, and couldn't get them out of the draft. You know, they were going, and then if you got through all that and to come back to some of the what they had to deal with. Hearing some of the stories my dad used to tell, it really, it's sad. It's sad that, but I'm glad that things have changed, and I'm glad that we don't, people don't act that way. That's something that they're completely oblivious to. So, what is it, like less than 1% of the population serve? It's crazy to think about that, because when you're in there, you think about how big it seems. But yeah. Anyways, all right, guys. I was trying to wait for Facebook to come back up, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I want to answer my question, Josh. Why are you playing the coin pusher machine at night? It makes it difficult to watch it live. Well, primarily I'm up here at night because I can't come up here during the day, except on Sundays. I can't come up here and play when the office is in operation. Uh, this believe it or not, this place switches over to a regular office during the day, and they got people that work in here, and I can't come up here and play. There's just too much going on. So I have to wait till at least 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, when everybody goes home, and then I have to wait till somebody that has already been working all day to come up here and meet me. And a lot of times there's nothing built in here, so they got to build something for me. And so yeah, that's the reason. Um, I would love for it to be a lot sooner. Believe me, my wife would, my whole family would, but unfortunately, it's just like a late night thing. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get started again, guys. Thank you so much for your for all the men and women. Thank you so much for your service. Truly, truly appreciate you, and I thank you for giving me the right and ability to be able to do what I'm doing right now. Truly, so thank you, guys. All right, so it's a little different today. Last time was 250, which we made $255. So that means we were $5 ahead, which obviously I know kind of goes against the whole high risk coin pusher theme, but ahead is ahead is ahead. That's the truth, man. So I'll take it. But today's 500. The change is because this tower is seemingly ready to come down. Now we're in silver strike. Now once I start, I'm on a time limit today too. But there is a big prize in here to win. That is worth the buy-in. There's a Bitcoin chip that you all probably can't see. Maybe you can. It's right in the back. Nope, no one can. Okay, behind here, there, the Bitcoin novelty things. There's one that is silver, and it has the B, and it's in a little. It's like gold color. If I can get that one to come off, that's a $500 win. So that means everything past that will be profit. I don't know what the deal is with that setup or why they think that's going to stay back there, but it very, very well could. As you all know, if as long as this thing is standing, it's going to push things off to the sides, and a lot of times it doesn't come off. But I can get that, and everything else is profit. The bag is impossible apparently to come completely down, so they said if it just comes off, they already know the value, so I'll get that. So that's another thing. So there we go, guys. Got that. I'm gonna try one more time to get this Facebook up and going, so I can at least talk to you all. Oh, somebody gave me stars, and I don't even see somebody. Whoever gave me stars, let me go in here and see if I can see it real quick. Michelle, thank you so much for the 48 stars. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see. I don't see the other. Well, Michelle, whoever else. Oh, well, here we go. Here we go. And it was Michelle. Michelle, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And Joe, hey. All right. Janet, you're absolutely right. It's a shame. You know, I don't know. Just hearing my dad, he went in. He was just a kid. He was just a kid. All of his brothers served, so that was the path. That's what he thought he was. You know, that's what he wanted to do. He went. A lot of his older brothers were in the Navy, and he at first wanted to go in the Navy because he wanted to see the world, and he passed everything. But unfortunately, one of his brothers didn't, but was able to go in the Army. So my dad changed branches and went in the Army so he could go in with his older brother. And come to find out, they didn't go in together. His brother went in a couple months before he did, so kind of defeated the whole purpose. But yeah, my dad was in the infantry. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Let's get this party started. But yeah, hearing some of the stories from that time era makes you sad. It really does. Just because the bulk of the population of people do something doesn't make it remotely right or correct. Chris, thank you, Debbie. I got to pull it up. I can't pull it up on my other one, but Chris, thank you so much for the stars. Sorry, I'm missing it. Let's get this pulled up. Uh, Chris Roach, thank you so much, Chris. Chris, oh wait a minute, that's being vet, also part of again what today is the Marine Corps. But what is how many years has the Marine Corps been around now? But today is the Marine Corps' birthday, so happy birthday to the U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you, Misty. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this party started. 248, 248 years. Wow. 248, almost at 250. Wow, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Absolutely crazy. I didn't know it was. I mean, I knew it was over 200, but I didn't know it was that. Wow. I have a lot of Marine Corps friends and family, and believe me, they rag on me every time they can get a chance. Oh, unbelievable! Unbelievable! How did that happen that quick? Unbelievable! That was crazy. That was like a slow motion fall. I hope everyone caught that because that truly happened unexpected. Oh, man, and we're getting ready to win the U.S. Mint bag. So far, it looks like everything stayed in the field. How did that happen? I can't really tell too much because these on the side look like it was on top, but I see the big one and the small gold. There should be another little bar thing. That is crazy. Wow. I have no idea whatsoever where the that Bitcoin is that we need to win. Like it's disappeared. When that thing fell down, it ate it. It was like a tidal wave of quarters. Oh! Oh my gosh, we're gonna get all this power down. Unbelievable. I need to come up with more phrases than that, but still very, very unbelievable. So tomorrow on YouTube, we will be having another live show. I mean, not a live stream, but a pre-recorded video. But we're going to do another. Oh my God! Okay, I got to clean it out now. There's no way that thing's probably so full right now. Oh man. Well, quarters shouldn't be a problem. Oh man, keep them coming. Well, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest with you. Ooh, something else down in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. ZZ, yes, I'm sorry. I guess you missed my last live stream. I got it. Everything's good. And because you hit it right before the weekend, everything got shipped out. Yes. Thank you. So I was saying, I'm guessing Monday is Mondays. When is everything open up back on Monday or Tuesday? And I say that because someone was saying that the banks open back up on Tuesday, and I was thinking, well, why is the banks not open on Monday? But anyways, depending on what that schedule looks like is when it'll come in. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm bad. The reason why a lot of times on things like that, a lot of times I don't send things immediately because I keep your email up and highlighted. That way I can get easy access to send you the confirmation, or if I need to remind myself every time I go on, there's a constant reminder that, Josh, you need to ship this thing out. You need to take care of this situation. Oh, all right. I'm going to have to. I don't know what to do here. All right. Let me grab. I'm about to dump these quarters in here. Yeah, we're not going to run out of quarters. Man, it doesn't stop. Keeps on coming. I will let you know if that Bitcoin thing comes off. So far, it's still in there, buried under rubble. All right, so here's a question. Here, Facebook, let me move you over here. Is that bag considered off? Literally. They said just has to be obviously off. Is that obviously off? I really don't know. Above my pay grade. It's not going to go anywhere else, I can tell you that. I mean, literally, it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to consider, unless known different, there's a Bitcoin thing over there, but I can't really see what that is. Unless told any different, I'm going to consider that a win. They don't have to pull the bag out. They already know what the value of it is. I say they, one person. I already knows what the value is. So, and I'm going to have to go down here and clean out once again. Goodness gracious. Oh, no. What? This is why I don't like the Silver Strike sometimes. It's stuck in a chute. All right, that is not the Bitcoin thing that we needed to get. The one we need to get is silver and gold. But we got one of them down. If I do get that, if you're just tuning in, that is automatic or paying money back. They were anticipating that tower to stay up longer than what it did. So that means everything else that I get is pure profit. So that's something we're definitely going to be keeping our eyes out for. Unfortunately, even though this is a time constraint on this video, I can only play so fast because that chute gets clogged up. Unbelievable. And it's there again. I'm gonna have to get in here. This is crazy. I don't know how much. Yeah, we're nowhere close to ever going to run out of poison today. I tell you what, I'm not getting the Bitcoin, but I'm getting a lot of chips, payable chips. There's another one. Again, I am not going to hold it as a mystery. If it comes off, I'll let you know. I will get a 5-minute notification. A 5-minute. Yeah, well, no, that's right. I guess I did say that right. When there's 5 minutes left, they will tell me. So I don't know much leading up to. There's a big one. You know what? I think I spotted, and that's not it. I don't think it's too shiny. I see another Bitcoin buried underneath right there, but it looks awfully shiny. And the one that is a very dull, dark gray looking one. It's a good looking coin, but it's distinctive. Come on, baby. Man, I was watching the West Virginia game there a little bit ago, and they I'm gonna have to go down here and clean out. They were not doing good. They were getting their butt whooped. No, that's not it. It did come down, but that wasn't the one I needed. That is the other chrome one. Goodness gracious. Woo! I quite literally think every quarter that is in their possession is down there. Where is that other Bitcoin at? I don't see it anywhere. It's a conspiracy. Oh, what the heck? Oh! Well, gold's hitting its one of the grand pieces. Oh, wait a minute. Is that it? No. Oh, I thought that was it. That's a gold one. I didn't even see that one in there. Oh, that's a letdown. That's a huge letdown. I was getting ready to say, man, we're getting ready to get our buy-in back. You know, you can say $500 win. There's the other grand. But it's just easier to say you get your buy-in back. I mean, because that's essentially what it is. It would be no different if they would say it's a $10,000 buy-in, but there is a $10,000 chip inside of there. You know, technically it's a zero nothing chip. Yeah, I didn't even. Man, I keep smelling something. I sure hope that odor's not coming from me. I've never been. Not trying to sound braggadocious or anything, but I've never been someone that's like had to worry about body odor. But I am smelling something that smells like body odor right now, and I would be totally embarrassed if that was coming from me. I know for a fact it's not. I'm that's one of the luxuries. If there is ever anything ever considered a luxury about having OCD, is you don't have to worry about too much about being clean or not. You gotta find a bright side in anything, I guess. I think I might go down here and try to see if I can clear it. Oh, yeah. Huh? Are you serious? Um. Okay. All right, man. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I guess technically we just got a 6-minute warning. 12:55, 7-minute warning. That does not seem like how the Twitch feels like. All right, so now I'm a little nervous because I haven't won that Bitcoin back yet. I mean, I will tell you, we've done pretty well down there, but I just don't see. All right, maybe I do have some. Maybe it's got to be my shirt, my sweatshirt, or something. I can't do smells, guys. There's not too many things that would bother me in the field. Obviously, blood or anything to that. You know, I didn't want to see anyone have to go through it, but you know, me personally, it never affected me. But the one thing that did affect me is smells. I can't do smells. I just can't. I can't. And I can remember I kind of want to do, but not do out of respect for the person. But there was a situation one time that, we'll just say someone was deceased in the summer for about a week in a farmhouse before someone found them. So, yeah, you know what you're getting to. Anyways, we could tell when we pulled in the driveway, because at first it was just us and the sheriff's department was doing I don't know. For some reason, I know there's no silver quarters in here, but I'm still looking. I'm just like, I got a little bit of hope that somebody just came up here and deposited one, even though I know no one does. But anyways, we're just going out to check, welfare check because of the family. And I can remember my partner kept telling me, Josh, you got to breathe out your mouth, bud. You're going to get your, you got to breathe out your mouth. And I was like, no, I got nasal hairs for a reason. It's a natural filter. I can't breathe, can't do it out my mouth. And it ruined me. It ruined me. That uniform, I never wore. I can't do smells. I can't. That's my stick. I just can't. All right, let's get this gold. There should be, I think we must have won the 1 gram of gold. I know gold is still down, I think, but it's roughly like $60, I think, somewhere in that ballpark. All right, well, that should be the last clean out I'll have to do. This video started off crazy early. Come on! That is a 3 gram considered win. If that was actually gold right there, that would be a lot more than 3 grams. I get it, but that's what that's considered for today. And it is down 3, 4, 5 grams altogether. I think we are going to be just fine. That's all right, Bitcoin. You don't have to. I got you. I got it. It's all right. We got 2 minutes left. Is that what? Got 2. I don't have my glasses on. Looks like a 2 minute. Oh, peace. Peace out, brother. Is that what you're telling me? I don't. 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes to go. I really got to stop being in denial about my glasses and just keep them on. Or get contacts. And that gold little bar inside of the cup. All right, so that was a 2-minute warning earlier, so that we're about a minute and a half, somewhere roughly in that area. There's not too much more that I can see. There might be something that's under the bag. That's a $2 bill. I just spit on the thing. That's a $2 bill and a 20 behind it, but that's all. I don't know. We might be able to get it. There's stuff on the sides that are hanging off, but like I said, I'm pretty happy with the results. So I haven't counted up yet, but the gold line, the gold is what's going to save our butt for the day. All right, so I need somebody that's either can do a Google search for me or is good with converting grams and ounces and whatever over. But how many grams is 1/10 of an ounce? And I'm not saying that like a trivia question. I'm saying I was kind of hoping to figure out how much 1/10 of an ounce is. I can't think in my head. Is it 3 grams? 4 grams? 4 grams? 4 grams? I don't know. I'll have to wait until we're done. Is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, all right. Well, geez. I guess I was done, guys. I got to look. So let me dump this out. Hey, Mike. Better late than never. Isn't that the truth? Boy, I've been living by that motto for a very long time now. Is that the Bitcoin under the what? Is it over there? I can't tell. Actually, I'll try to do a peep around, Aaron. There you go. Thank you, Debbie. 2.8 grams. There we go. So there's the conversion. And Wendy. Wendy got it on the other side. Just under 3, Rob. Thank you, guys. The reason why I say that, because someone offered me a hold on for 1 second. Someone was trying to sell me a $5 1/10 of an ounce gold coin for $220, and I was trying to think, is that a good deal or a bad? I don't know. I can't think. I know anytime that gold turns into bullion, whatever, it's up in value, especially if it's graded or whatever. I mean, maybe not graded, but you know what I mean. But I was thinking 220. So if that's basically 3 grams, I guess there's still an up there for, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Dean. All right, so we had 500 invested today. Let me go ahead and dump this out too. All right, so let's get the things out of here that first have no value. So we'll get this out. Taking up space. My gosh, I think we got every one of them off, just about. There's one right there. And let's get this out. That has no value. And let's separate the gold, which we already know it is 5 grams. So this thing right here with the flakes or whatever, that's not just flakes. It's kind of like, it's got like beads in it too. But anyways, this is supposed to be 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 grams. I'm not trying to win anything. I'm just going to get rid of that. All right. Let's start off with the chips, I guess. Watch me. If something comes off, I don't win it, guys, because I just threw a quarter in there. That would be cheating. I'm not a cheater. The big here, well, the thing that I was trying to win the most was the one Bitcoin. We got all the other Bitcoins that were in there, but there's one Bitcoin. I know if you've watched the channel for a little bit, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a beautiful coin. But it's gray and the B is in gold. That was worth 500. So basically, that was worth the buy-in. I have no idea. It was in my visual right here, and then right away the tower came down and it just disappeared. I have no idea where it went to. It's either under this mint. Oh, wait a minute! I almost forgot about that. I need to see whether this is considered a win. I can't see how that would be considered not a win. I mean, I don't know where else that thing would go, but we'll look in on that. All right, so for chips, we got $150. These are all 25s a piece, so there is 150 of our 500. Remember last time we were up $5 at the end of the day. 150. All right, so there is 100. I was very happy and shocked to see that. So there's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, $340. 340 plus our 150. That puts the grand total at $490. $490. You know, I just noticed that it's reversed. That's the first time I've noticed. Obviously, I should have known it's reversed because what's left is right and what's right is left on YouTube. But that's funny, huh? Anyways, so 490. So that puts us negative $10. But don't despair, because we have 5 grams of gold. Again, what I said, this literally saved our butt. 5 grams of gold, and I am going to go find out about that. I really don't know what today's gold price is, but we're just going to say 60. That's usually a pretty safe. It fluctuates up, it fluctuates down, but we'll just do 60 times 5. So that's 300 plus 490. 790 minus 500 is $290. Bam! Biggest win I've had in a long time. All right, give me a second. Let me go grab them real quick. Oh, thank you, Aaron. All I had to do is read what you were saying. I would have known that. Hey, the bag. Oh. No. No. Boy, that's I mean, I'm happy, but it doesn't seem weird. All right, guys. Well, this bag was a win, but it literally is what it says it is. It was $100 win. So that's all right. That's okay. That's $100 that goes towards our negative factor of where we're at. We're getting close to the end of the year. This is a bad time for me. It truly is a bad time for me because even if it's not so much expected on their part, I would expect them to expect that all my debts be settled up before the first of the year. I mean, that only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a year to pay it off. And plus, honestly, if it gets to the point that I can't afford to pay off my debts up here, I need to find something else to do. That's a good indication for gambling altogether, right? I guess. Because I'm telling you, and I've done it, I can really get myself in trouble with the whole house credit thing. I mean, I can because money goes by so much quicker when you're not physically going up there and counting it out or paying with your card and seeing your bank account go down. You're like, oh, well, I'll win it back next time. Next time I'll double my money. And that just keeps going on and on and on. And that's what happened to me. I mean, I'm trying to be completely transparent. So that's why there were some changes that had to be made. Anyways, that was $100, guys. So that was a total of $390. So basically $400. I'm happy. I'm truly happy. Again, guys, for us, it's just past midnight, but happy Veterans Day. Again, I really hope to all the men and women out there. I know Misty's on there. She's a vet, and Rob and so many of the other ones, guys. Thank you all so much for your service. I truly appreciate you. Thank you all for spending a little bit of your time with me tonight. And I'm trying to look around as I'm talking to see. I don't see it. I don't see where it's at. It very well could have got pushed down in the sides here. Facebook, I'll go back and forth here, but uh, it goes. They just disappear. They go in that hole right there, and you never see them again. It's like the Blue Lagoon. Speaking of the Blue Lagoon, I heard, was it Iceland that is it Iceland that they're getting ready, that a volcano, if it hasn't erupted, it's getting close. So my thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Um, but anyways, all right. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow we will be doing a premiere back in New York City with Mr. John. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm super excited to premiere it with you all. So we will be doing that, and I have a video coming out too. So we have those two things. The tower is down, so that means we can wipe this tower out of our memory. I'm really hoping to play the Price is Right next time. It feels like it's been forever since we played the Price is Right. So I want to play a cool Price is Right game. That's what I'm hoping for. Things don't always work out the way I want, but if I have any say, the fact that I'm paying for it, it'll be the Price is Right will be our next game. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for your service to those that did serve, and to our allies out there across the world. Thank you all for having our back as well. So, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all on YouTube tomorrow, virtually. Um, and I guess to explain that, tomorrow on YouTube, I don't know the exact time quite yet, but it's a video that's already recorded of John, but we're going to do a premiere, which means it's just like a live stream. So we can talk. I'm there. We're talking. You can, if there's anything you want to ask John about, you can ask him, and we watch the videos together. So it's a pretty fun time. I really enjoy doing that live. So I hope to see you all tomorrow on YouTube. I'm going to do that. All right, guys. Have a good night. Good night, Mike. Good night, Aaron. Good night. All right, YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Sorry, I got to go in here and change this to 6 months. I don't know why it does that. But all right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much. Hey, did Wendy? Wait, never mind. I'm sorry, Wendy. You're the one that gave me the. I was getting ready to say, because I was talking to Wendy earlier, and I told her I would let her know before I went live. And I didn't remember, but it was a little bit. The time was a little bit different. I was doing some complaining because it's such a pain setting up the computer. The phone is so much easier. It's so much easier just to literally come in here and, just hit live and something, and then there you go. Where on YouTube, I got to set my laptop up. I got to get the camera. I got to put the tripod up. I mean, it's just a lot to it, and I can't. It would be nice to just leave it here, but I can't. I got to pack everything away and put it in my little cabinet thing they gave me. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will talk to you all soon. See you tomorrow on Sunday. Sunday fun day. Good night, Dan. Good night, Misty. Good night, Aaron. Good night, Wendy. Good night, Jay Will. Hey, Jay, I need to get to some of y'all's another thing of your video so I can publish it up. I remember if you get a hold of me, I'll tell you the one that John uses to send over videos. If you're still wanting to do that, that would be awesome. Like I said, I'd love to do that just like each month for those that go out and play coin pushers. I'm not trying to be lazy. I think that'd be nice integration, something different, and different. Not always as good. Some of my different ideas didn't always pan out, but for the most part, it's nice, especially if it's relevant to the channel. All right, guys.